I'm grabbing that chair.
What up, everybody? Welcome to Game Time Decision Monday edition, May 9th. I only know that because yesterday was May 8th. So there's that. Happy Mother's Day, belated Mother's Day to all you mothers watching us out here.
Oh, thank you.
I know there's you mother. All right. No, but welcome to Game Time Decision, the show where we talk everything from is hot dog a taco to NBA and NHL playoffs. So we're going to talk all kinds
wide
of
range, yes.
What?
That's a very wide range.
You'll throw in some video game picks, some WNBA. We're going to throw in a little bit of anything. You guys are going to hit the like button if you got questions about games, anything along the spectrum, except for darts and soccer, we know nothing about. Other than that, drop it in the chat. We'll definitely go over it, give you what we got going on, and our opinion. We're going to go through the NHL and NBA playoffs first. Let's get the two NBA games out of the way so we can talk big boy talk. Let's just do it and get it out of the way, shall we, Nicole? Nickel or not Nickel, Timmerall. I get you guys look alike. Tim, do the buttons.
I can do that, I guess. Pulling up some injury reports for tonight's basketball games. We've got two of them. The early game is the Boston Celtics and the Milwaukee Bucks. There's not really much going on for injuries in this game, other than Chris Middleton, who is still going to be out, and he should be out for the entirety of this series. So I'm going to guess probably close to the rest of their season. I actually didn't choose a side in this one. I went with the total, and I went under. This is the Bucks have gone under in every single game this playoffs, and the Celtics have gone under in 5 of their 7 games. So I'm going to go under for this one to start it off. And then looking at the second game, we get the Memphis Grizzlies and the Golden State Warriors. Ja Morant remains to be the big question. Knee injury. When Jordan Poole was being a little bit of a dirty player and pulled on his leg in the middle of a scavenge for the ball sort of thing, but kind of dirty. He did not participate in shoot around. He is listed as doubtful, so I'm going to guess that he's probably not going to be in tonight. Other than that, everybody else should be good besides Gary Payton, who was injured earlier in the thing. Dylan Brooks is going to be back from his suspension after being suspended Game 3. This is a game that I didn't touch. If anything, it's a lean towards the Grizzlies on the points, just because Fade the injury report and Ja Morant was actually the Grizzlies were actually really good without Ja Morant this year. So it would be a lean that way, but this is not a game that I got to. So the only play I got was the under 212.5 between the Celtics and the Milwaukee Bucks. But that's all the NBA playoffs for today. So we're good.
Fair. Question. NBA awards came out today. Officially. The Joker got the MVP. Which nice call on your part. I know you're rooting for him. I know Joel Embiid, and I'm not a Stephen A fan, just for the record. Like, can't stand that dude. I think he's obnoxious and not intelligent with some stuff. I hate when he talks other sports than basketball. Basketball, I think he's knowledgeable on. When he gets outside of his lane, I think he needs to get back in his lane. So that being said, he did have a great kind of analogy today I saw on TV. He said he voted for Joel Embiid, okay, but he understood the Joker, Jokic kind of argument. Like, he's like, it's tit for tat. Like, kind of, it could have went either way. I saw a polling chart, and it was like 46% and 44% for each of them, and then the rest was like other. And like, how do you? I mean, you can't be mad if you're Joel Embiid. officially the Black Zorro of the NBA now. I mean, that dude is just, that mask is what are your thoughts on that? I know you were rooting for Jokic anyway, but
yeah, I remember doing a free pick video for ESB in the middle of January area, and I gave Jokic out at around anywhere from 450 to 600. So hopefully you guys took advantage of that, the 47 views that we got on that video. Because for whatever reason people didn't want to watch that one. Whatever. Hey, it cashed. It was a nice big plus money one. But yeah, everybody who's got the argument of Embiid for MVP, it's regular season MVP, not playoffs MVP. Now, could Embiid win playoffs MVP? 100%. He's been fantastic, minus the games that he was out. But this was a regular season award, and Jokic had the best efficiency rating in NBA history. I believe he was the first player to ever hit, 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists. And
I mean, he averaged 27, 13, and 8 and 9.
He averaged like 24, 14, 8. Yeah, it was insane what he got this year. He averaged almost a triple-double. And that was a historic season. He had 19 triple-doubles this year. And I think that next year he could probably do even better. Because one of the things that he kind of lacked in this year was assist. And once he gets Murray and Porter back next year, his assist numbers are going to go up. He's still going to get his rebounds, and he's still going to get his points. So Joker's only going to become better next year. Jokic 100% deserved it.
So talk to me a little bit briefly just about other awards that were given out today. I agreed with the Rookie of the Year as much as I was rooting for Cade Cunningham. Don't get me wrong. As a Pistons fan, of course I'm going to root for him. But I agree with what's his name from the Raptors getting it.
It was Scotty Barnes. It was either going to be him or what's his face from Cleveland, Evan Mobley. I don't think anybody else should have came close. Cade Cunningham, a distant third, but still third.
He had a slow start. I can I'll admit to that. I mean, don't get me wrong. Of course, I'm going to root. You know what I mean?
I think that one was a toss up between those two guys. Scotty Barnes probably. I can't say that Scotty Barnes did more for his team because I think that the reason why Cleveland made the plans was because Mobley was so good. Like Mobley, he didn't carry the team, but he's a big reason why that team went as far as they did.
Yeah,
Scotty Barnes. There is still other pieces on that Toronto team that really elevated that team. I don't know. I feel like this is that one was a coin flip. I could have seen it going either way and be like, "Yep, sounds about right." So I'm all right with that one.
There you go. I agreed with everything pretty much else as far as the NBA awards. Let's talk some.
There was one of them that was I didn't 100% agree with. I believe it was most improved player of the year.
Oh, it was Ja Morant, wasn't it?
That was Ja Morant. I disagree with that one because he was fantastic last year, and he was fantastic again this year. He wasn't the one that had the biggest improvement.
I think they could have went another avenue on that, but I didn't hate it.
To me, Jordan Poole should have won that award.
I could see that.
I would say he was almost, not that he was non-existent last year, but he didn't do that much last year, and now all of a sudden he's probably one of the best players on this Warriors team right now. It's kind of I feel like he should have won the most improved player award because Ja was up there for MVP. That was his thing. That I don't think the amount that Ja from last year to this year was big enough compared to what Jordan Poole did. But that was just me.
That's fair. All right, we're going to switch gears a little bit here, and we are going to talk some NHL playoffs, if I can get the damn thing to work here. NHL injury report, goalie updates. Nick Earl, I'm going to switch spots with you two. I'm going to give you the floor, let you take away. There's 4 solid games on tonight, and I'm a little sad because I see the end of round 1 coming to an end. Like I see the light at the end of the tunnel, and that means less hockey. Less hockey makes me sad. So I want more hockey, and there's some banger matchups tonight. So I'm gonna let you take it away.
Yeah, I actually I like yesterday's slate better than I like those series yesterday better than these series, if that makes sense. Mainly because these are just a bunch of series built with a bunch of huge favorites. Honestly, though, one of my favorite series, though, it's the first one we'll talk about here. Florida Panthers and the Washington Capitals. Sergei Bobrovsky, Ilya Samsonov confirmed in net. Tom Wilson will remain out. They say he might be back on the 11th, so he might be back for Game 5. But he will not be playing today. Carl Hagelin also remains out. New Navarro for Florida Panthers. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The Capitals have been the better team all 3 games. Even the game that they finished 5-1 in favor of Florida, they were super close on the expected goals. Washington has been the better team this series, and they play better playoff-style hockey than the Florida Panthers. And this is exactly what I saw heading into the series, and they're going to take a 3-1 series lead tonight. Give me the Capitals plus 155 at home to take a 3-1 series lead over the Florida Panthers. Next matchup here, New York Rangers and the Pittsburgh Penguins. Igor Shesterkin, Louis Domingue expected, Shesterkin confirmed. I believe, it's going to be Domingue because Yari and DeSmith are not available tonight, and there's no one else to go to. Brian Dumoulin and Ricard Raquel will also be out for the Penguins. Ryan Lindgren is skating, and he's questionable for this game. Tyler Mott, Barclay Goodrow remain out for the Rangers. I'm going for a little bit of a bounce-back game here. Give me the Rangers. And I even took a big shot on them tonight. I took the Rangers' money line. I also took their puck line at plus 205. We've noticed, my group chat noticed this, or one person from my group chat noticed this. Teams that have won this playoffs, if you're the winning team, 24-4 on the puck line. And most of those are underdogs. And on the minus 1.5 puck line, you have covered. And I think 11 of those have been reversed puck lines of underdogs, which would have hit around plus 300s. So if you like someone, take a shot. Take a shot on some puck lines. I took the Rangers puck line and the money line here. Nashville and Colorado, this is not a game I'm taking a puck line on because I like a certain side. We have Pavel Francouz in net for Colorado, Connor Ingram for the Nashville Predators. Borowiecki remains out, so does UC Saros. Cagliato and Murray are questionable. Kemper is out for this game. That's why Francouz is in net tonight. And team total over for the Preds. Full game over and plus 210 with the Preds. I'm not turning around and reversing this because I can see this being a game that goes to overtime potentially at 3-3 or something along those lines. I'm taking the shot with Nashville here. And if they don't win, I'm done betting on the rest of the season. Okay, that was a funny joke. I'm sorry. They're down 3-0. If they lose, then I'm definitely not betting them because they're out. I'm taking the Preds here. I took them on the money line. I took their team total. I took the full game over. Hoping at the very worst, it's a 5-3 type of Colorado game, and I hit the team total in the full game over. Final matchup here. Calgary Flames and the Dallas Stars. This is another one of those teams where I think the Flames were overrated heading into these playoffs. Jacob Markstrom expected in net. Ottinger confirmed in net. Monahan remains out. And for the Stars, they're healthy. This is a healthy Stars team, and they're playing playoff-style hockey. This team is reminding me of the Islanders team last year. This team is reminding me of the Canadiens last year. They're reminding me of the Stars the year in the bubble, where they made the Stanley Cup final using nothing but defense and goaltending. They are only going to score a few goals a game. But when we look at the Flames, they've scored 3 goals in 3 games. I've seen a few teams do 3 goals in a period. And they've had 9 periods, and they've scored 3 goals against this Stars team. I think that continues tonight. Mangiapane has been non-existent. Matthew Tkachuk, non-existent. Elias Lindholm scored. Cool. Goudreau, where has he been? Toffoli, where has he been? This Flames team, they are getting nothing done on offense, and that is a huge shout-out to these Dallas Stars for playing defensive-style hockey and shutting the Flames down. Stars go up 3-1 and they win this series in 5 or 6. That's the way it is. I have them plus 230 to win the series. I got that after game 2. I would not be surprised if we see Blues and Stars in the Western Conference Finals. There's my Western Conference Finals prediction in there as well. But yeah, give me the Stars to take a 3-1 series lead over these Flames. And that is everything from tonight's slate.
You're muted. I'll say this. I'll say this. I'm on the Rangers money line. I'm on the Rangers puck line. I don't want nothing to do with the Panthers and the Washington game because I've been wrong on it a whole series, and it's just no matter what I'm going to do, I'm just going to be wrong on it, so I'm staying away. The Avs and the Predators, I'm on the over. I am on the Flames tonight, money line, on some parlays. I want to, so our friend of the show, friend of the program, as I like to say, Nathan S. You guys seen him on Total Chaos. He's been around, you guys know who Nathan is. He's a big Dallas Stars fan, obviously. You can see by his little avatar there. He's going to be at Stars game. I'm rooting for you in the series. I can't wrap my head around Calgary getting demolished the way they have been for 3 games, now 4 possibly in a row. Even when they won the one game, 1-0, they have been non-existent. And I just don't know if that can I'm going to be shocked if it continues. So
I will not, because the style of hockey that the Stars plays translates to the playoffs better than the Flames style. I'll tell you what, we see this every year. This is why the Oilers are not a playoff team. This is why the Panthers are not a playoff team. This is why the Maple Leafs are not a playoff team. This is why the Avalanche are bounced in the second round of the playoffs every year. Because they get a team that they can play their style of hockey against in the first round, Predators. And then they finally meet a team in the second round that plays defense.
Yeah, I agree. Defense wins championships. I'll tell you what, from a fan standpoint, okay, not a handicapper, from a fan standpoint, it's not the most entertaining series to watch, Calgary and Dallas. Dallas is not the, blow up the back of the net, lighting the lamps. Dallas isn't that team. If you're tuning in for that, Dallas ain't the team for you. Dallas is rough, gritty,
similar to the Islanders,
defense. That's the type of team they're not the Avs or the Panthers, and they're not going to throw 7 goals on net.
Those teams also don't make it past the second round of the playoffs.
That's true. That is true. Before we talk some baseball, because don't forget there is some baseball out there. Let's get into the chat. We'll go through. There's some people asking questions about some baseball games as well. Games that have already finished today. The Orioles upset the Kansas City Royals 6-1. Yankees.
No, they were favorites. The Orioles were favorites.
I know. It's just
also, there was one thing I did want to. There was one bit of news I did want to touch in the NHL today. This morning, I woke up to the New York Islanders firing head coach Barry Trotz, and I was so puzzled on why, and I'm pissed about it. I just wanted to mention that. This guy, you hire him, he takes the worst defense in hockey and turns it into a defensive juggernaut overnight, takes you to back-to-back semifinals, and then you start a year here where you start with a 13-game road trip, play the last 50 games in 99 days, don't make the playoffs, and you fire him after back-to-back semifinal performances. That made absolutely no sense. Lou Lamoriello needs to go to a nursing home or something because he is out of it.
I think
you need to fire Lou Lamoriello. You do not need to fire Barry Trotz. Barry Trotz, we may have had a lot of problems with the Islanders this year, but Barry Trotz, as sure as hell, was not one of them.
I would love for the Red Wings to hire him. I would not be mad at that at all. I would take him.
Red Wings are a playoff contender if they hire him. Whoever hires him is a playoff contender, and if they're a decent team this year, they are a cup contender. Because he is.
I think I can coach the Red Wings better than Jeff Blashill did last year. I'm just telling you.
Barry Trotz can coach any team better than most head coaches because he's one of those teams where I've seen it before with Nashville, with Washington, with the Islanders, where he took those teams way further than they ever should have gone. So yes, he's a head coach where wherever he goes, Winnipeg, Vegas, Detroit, they are going far. And I mentioned this to one of my friends, and Nathan actually. I said, I hope your Dallas Stars get Barry Trotz.
because they play his style of hockey, and they will be cup contenders if they get Barry Trotz.
So if Dallas beats Calgary in series in the first round of the playoffs, why do you think they still fire their coach?
I wouldn't be surprised if Rick Bowness maybe retires or something like that. Like, I don't think he's that.
I could see that.
The thing is, if they get the opportunity to get Barry Trotz,
he won't be there by the time Dallas is done playing hockey, though. He won't be around.
Yeah. The thing is, if you can replace a coach, it's kind of similar to, say, if you're a center fielder in MLB, and then your team has the opportunity to trade for, I don't know, Mike Trout. It's just like, well, if he's coming in, you know what? If I'm getting replaced, at least I'm getting replaced by a great. So looking at it, if the Dallas Stars have an opportunity to go and grab Barry Trotz,
it's basically upgrading.
Yeah, it's an upgrade. And I'm going to take this to Counter-Strike real quick because I use this analogy. There was a player for Ninjas, one of the Oppers, and he got replaced by Device, who is one of the best players in Counter-Strike history. He literally goes to Twitter and goes, well, if I'm getting replaced, I'm getting replaced by the best player in history, or one of the best players in history. So it's like, there's nothing you can do. Barry Trotz, one of the best coaches in this era right now.
Yes, he is.
If he gets replaced by him, he gets replaced by him.
I've already made my calls to every Detroit contact I have at the Detroit Red Wings, which are like 2. And both of them just work at the concession stands at Little Caesars.
I was about to say, what do you got?
So I don't know how far this is going to go, but I made a call to today's Steve Yzerman, general manager, hockey Hall of Famer, great for the Detroit Red Wings. It's his birthday today. So shout out to you, Stevie Y. I know you're watching. Happy birthday, young man. Do yourself a favor, get Barry on the phone, make it happen. Drinks for your birthday, sign, ink, paper. Don't let Winnipeg scoop in there because they will. But
I think Winnipeg gets him. I think he goes to Winnipeg.
Don't say shit like that. That's why our banner is red and white because we're Red Wing team. Okay. Oh, we're Red Wing.
I'm scared to see who the Islanders are going to hire because I can already promise you it's a downgrade.
Yeah, there's that. All right, so let's go through some baseball and stuff like that. Let's go through the chats.
Yep. Sorry, I just wanted to mention that.
No, you're fine. Yeah, absolutely. Bananas and Grapes stop by and let us know he likes the Penguins, the Panthers, the Flames, and the Avs and the parlay.
That's going to be a reverse sweep parlay because it's the Rangers, it's the Capitals, it's the Stars, and it's the Preds tonight.
Well, there's that. Then there's somebody over here yelling "Mom Meatloaf."
And then that's the TikTok from today. If you have not checked out the TikTok from today, just do it.
Listen, if you guys haven't checked out our TikTok, okay, you're doing yourself a disservice. I'm telling you right now, it's awesome.
It's just pics, but it's down today.
It's just pics, but a lot of times there's some madness. There's like today I found an effect that I thought was cool, and it was some techno music, and it was whatever, and then. Today is Will Ferrell yelling "Ma Meatloaf," which is, by the way, code for we're going live on our shows.
Yeah, so. That I heard that sound. I saw the clip from it, and immediately I saved the sound. I'm like, I'm doing this, so I'm sending it right to Lenny.
I was gonna do it too today. I was gonna use the same sound. It was even after I knew you used it. I'm like, it just needs to be.
I would have been all right with that. That's fine.
I found this effect.
No, you should. What you should have done is you should have went and duetted my thing. It was use the same sound, and you just throw your picks up.
You know what? We should start doing that. I got to learn this whole. Listen, I just started TikTok not too long ago, and I still don't know what the hell I'm doing. Be happy. I figured out how to put sounds on there. Okay, so it's not just me stumbling around.
I'll duet your thing tomorrow, and I'll throw up a couple extra plays or something. I'll duet your thing tomorrow.
There you go. Do it. Lane Elliott says, "What up, fellas? I agree. It was close with Jokic." Seems like a fair call. I think it
was always Jokic. There's no negotiating in that one.
There you go. Down to 2 in last Woody standing from last week. I'm assuming you are one of them. Sean Austin.
It was Sean Austin. Do not choose the Phillies tomorrow. Phillies don't win on Tuesdays.
That's one thing we've learned in all of our years in Morning Wood is don't take
Seattle money line tomorrow all day. Phillies don't win on Tuesdays.
Rangers money line.
Yes.
We're talking hockey there.
Hockey, yes.
And Oakland money line, as far as against the Tigers today, I don't hate that.
I have him
What's
first
your
five.
guys'
I just like Paul Blackburn. I like Paul Blackburn.
What game is your best bet in? So I don't talk about
Phillies versus Mariners.
Okay.
Which you
A's,
can find on
Tigers.
the sportsbets.com website.
Yes, check that out. Scrolling at the bottom, ESP.com. Promo 7-day package only $49. I won't take the Tigers full game when they're favored. They're favored today, so I won't take them favored. I do like the Nerfy though. I like a
That's
hair,
fair.
some shit.
I said I like the under in that game just because those two teams can't hit right now.
Yeah, that's there. Philly money line. You talking?
That has our best bet. That game has our best bet in it.
You guys literally just told me. I knew that. I feel the need to change the perimeters or the name of the most improved player. I agree on Jordan Poole, and that isn't me being biased. There you go.
No, and I hate the Warriors, but Jordan Poole is the most improved player this year.
That's fair. Well, he likes him. Didn't Jordan Poole play for Michigan?
Michigan. He played for U of M.
That's why damn biased. So.
But no, even I agree.
That's fair. I played a majority in the G League last year. Yeah, I mean, how you not the most improved player? I agree. Diamondbacks and the Mariners. The Diamondbacks play the Marlins today.
Yes,
Miami's
Diamondbacks. Give me the red hot Diamondbacks.
I pass on that game.
Humberto is on the mound for the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Against Elisa Hernandez, which is like the only Marlin pitcher I don't trust.
Don't you take the over here?
Nope.
8.5?
Nope.
No?
I don't take.
I don't trust. I don't trust the Marlins to get it over.
Yeah.
This team can't hit.
That's fair. Washington money line. Talking about the Capitals?
Capitals.
Or
yes.
are you talking about the
Nationals?
Nope, Nationals play tomorrow.
Nationals play tomorrow, yeah.
They start a series against the Mets. That's the only reason.
Lane Elliott says he don't normally watch hockey. Doesn't normally watch hockey, but really
either.
enjoyed watching this opening round.
Yeah, I've been watching some playoff hockey.
Well,
it's been pretty exciting.
If the first time you're watching hockey is right now, it's cool. But I saw a stat. Do you know how many of the 16 teams in the first round of the playoffs have lost a playoff game by 4 or more goals?
Wait, say that again?
You know how many teams in the first round of the playoffs, and keep in mind we're 3 to 4 games each team into the playoffs.
Yeah.
How many teams have lost a playoff game by 4 or more goals?
There's been a few.
I'm trying to think of the teams that haven't. Well, obviously Avalanche haven't.
Calgary won the first game 1-0. Take out the Calgary Dallas series because I don't think anybody scored that close. The Avs have won all but one game by more. I think they won that one game 2-1. Then it was like 7 or 6-2 each game. Florida and Washington
both had spread out ones.
Yeah, and Tampa and Toronto have had a few.
Both had split out ones. Yeah.
Who else? A lot. I would assume. I would assume a lot. I don't know what that number is.
10.
Damn.
10.
Because it was 10 of them. So 6 of them haven't been. That Dallas, Calgary, Carolina, Boston was beat 6-2 one game, or was Boston one of them that didn't?
The Canes had a big win.
Canes had a big win. Okay, so it was Calgary, it was Dallas,
yeah,
it
Hurricanes
was
had one.
Hurricanes, Avalanche because they haven't lost a game. And then there's 2 more. It would be
Hurricanes won 5-1, 5-2, lost 4-2, lost 5-2. That series, Boston. I know I shouldn't be, but I'm a little surprised they came back the way they did. I expected after Game 4, Hurricanes to be up at least 3-1.
Yes. I'm not really happy the way the last 2 games go because I have the Hurricanes.
The Edmonton Oilers haven't been blown out.
Yes, they have.
They have?
They lost 4-0 last night.
Oh, it was 4-0. Sorry, I didn't really pay attention to last night's game. That's what it was.
Tim, get your shit together, Tim. Get your shit together.
I'm trying to hockey here. Shut up.
I know. Nashville money line. You like the Preds money line?
I put the Preds money line.
Rangers
like
haven't
the
gone
over.
blown out. Rangers and the Pittsburgh Penguins both haven't gone blown out.
Yep.
Well, those are the other 2 teams. Got it.
Good job. Yeah, the Rangers and the Penguins series. I say this not because I know you guys are Rangers fans and we're rooting for the Rangers, but that's been maybe the best series yet. Out of all of them.
And a lot of people thought that was going to be the most boring series coming in.
Me included. I stand corrected on that series for sure. Tate says, rocking the Rangers pick tonight is my only hockey play. Money line in a parlay and then straight up puck line. Let's rock and roll. I would take them. I think after last game, it's a bounce back situation for me. It's a zigzag theory. I'm just going with it. I don't hate it. Pedro says, Pedro Moore stopping by. Sup guys? I just did Avalanche over 3.5 team total points and the Rangers Penguins over 5.5 parlay plus 182. What do you guys think?
I mean, the Avalanche, yeah. I can see that being 5.
How do you say the Avalanche aren't going to score 4 goals tonight? Like
Connor Ringham's going to stand on his head again?
Again. 1 per series. That's where I give a goalie. I give 1 standing on your head performance per series. I don't know if that kid's got it in him to do it 2 times against the Avs. So I don't hate the over 3.5. Rangers, Penguins over 5.5.
Yes, I can see it.
I don't like that one. And I only say that because I think Shesterkin stands on his head tonight.
Shesterkin, after getting pulled, is like a totally different goalie. It's like Vasilevsky after a playoff loss.
I would be more inclined to take the Penguins team total under than anything in that game.
Similar to game 2.
Yeah. In fact, I'm probably going to get on that because I'm already on Rangers money line. I'm already on Rangers puck line. I'll probably get on Penguins team total under as well because I'm just going to get on that side and I'm either riding or dying. That's just how I work. Tariq says, what up, fellas? Overs and unders in hockey tonight. Thoughts? We just kind of went over them.
I got the over in the Preds game. That's the only total I bet.
I got the over in that. That's it. Oh, that's really the only over. I don't know what to expect from Calgary and Dallas anymore. If it's a Dallas type game, it's under. If it's a Calgary, I mean, we have yet to see Calgary play their game.
Yeah, they're letting Dallas play letting Dallas play Dallas hockey, and that's what's screwing them. And that's why they're
Dallas
not doing
is
the series.
100% dictating.
And that's why I love Dallas so much in this series.
That's fair. Tate says, didn't the Islanders also have COVID issues throughout the year, like almost every and then any other team? The Islanders at the All-Star break, Nick Earl was telling me that when we did that hot net picks and shell show, right? And he's telling me the Islanders about to make a second half run. And I'm going, bro, the Islanders haven't done shit all year. I don't know.
They did make a little bit of a second half run.
And they did make a run. And
it wasn't good enough, but
I was impressed. So I did. I stand corrected. I do that a lot. I stand with a lean, but it's corrected. Lex says, what's up? Oh, now we can start the show. Suppness. Stevie Y chilling at home, looks at his phone, says, oh, shit, Detroit Lenny's calling me. It's about to get real. Listen.
He's got him all
Steve Yzerman is in the same house he used to live in back in the early 90s. I'll stop by. I will pop in. I will be that guy knocking on the door, and he's
I'll bail you out of jail, Lenny. I'll bail you out of jail.
Kids, don't answer the door. It's Detroit Lenny again. Yeah, again. It's been done. Just saying. Yeah, I mean, I could call him right now, but I don't want to put him on the spotlight.
You don't want to bother him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to do that. I mean, it's just not fair.
That's fair. That's fair.
Pedro Moore says, sick ass TikTok, brothers. We try. Listen, we have fun with TikTok. TikTok is fun. It's a rabbit hole, so don't get involved unless you are involved. JPZ says, what's good? What's happening? Rickett says, what's up, fellas? Justin likes the Caps on the puck line? Question mark.
Possibly. Why not?
Oh, that's a nice plus 330. I will not talk you off of that one at all.
I mean, don't the Panthers kind of have to play their game? And we've seen flurries of that, and no pun intended.
The Capitals came in last game with a game plan, and they played it to perfection.
Fair enough. I got the W. You got the White Sox money line. Yankees money line already won. The Giants, Rockies under in a 3-teamer. 1/3 of the way there. The White Sox. Who the White Sox playing today? Guardians.
Play the Guardians. Yeah, I hated them.
Michael Kopech on the mound for the White Sox.
Higgs is really high on Kopech.
Is he?
He has a Kopech Cy Young at 100-1.
Ooh, that is pretty high. And the Giants and the Rockies. What's that game? That game's at 6.5. Gomber on the mound for Colorado. Rondon on the mound for San Francisco. I don't know. 6.5 seems low.
It does seem a little low.
Well, good luck to you, sir. Avs puck line. They outscored Nashville 16-6 a series. Didn't overthink it. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, until Nashville shows me something, I'm not going the other way. I just like the over. Just taking the over, because what if Nashville does come out swinging? And if they do, and they score 3-4 goals, I think the Avs get theirs. So I'm just kind of on the over. Do you think John Morant's injury is karma for Gary Payton from Dylan Brooks? Tim?
I think that Poole is a little bit of a dirty player for that one play, but because you can clearly see in that play when you slow-mo it down, Jordan Poole go from trying to grab the ball to grabbing his leg and pulling it the opposite direction. You can clearly see that. So maybe, but at the same time, Gary Payton, Dylan Brooks got suspended a game. Unless they feel like they had to take one. I mean, Gary Payton's not a John Morant.
Right.
Let's be honest. But whatever they want to think.
That's fine. Rangers, period 1 over 1.5.
First period over, it's been hitting like crazy. I haven't bet any, but they've been hitting that good.
Celtics +2. Are you on the Celtics at all? How do you feel about a lot of people on
Under.
the Bucks?
I like the Celtics, but I'm on the under.
Okay. Pedro Moore says for baseball.
I have one NBA play for today. I'm on the Grizzlies money line.
Dude, that line is way too high at 10.
Plus 420.
So, well, I like the number 420, obviously.
Yeah, Allie said the same thing.
So, I mean, that's the 12-year-old in me comes out. It just happens, okay? It is. Don't say 69 either, because I giggle like a 2-year-old, okay? I mean, it is what it is.
It's the three funny numbers. It's 420, 69, and 666. I mean,
well, the devil, yeah. I mean, the devil lives inside. 313 does it for me, too. That's the area code from Detroit. Everybody in the 313.
Put your hands up.
You can't say it without going into the lyric.
Makes you think of that.
Got on baseball. Pedro Moore's got the Dodgers run line. Like it.
Sure.
Mookie Betts score a run. I mean, that's what he does. Brewers run line. They're playing the Reds, right? So, I mean, you know, it is what it is. Angels nerfy, Phillies nerfy, Tigers nerfy. What do you think?
Yeah, you know what? Dodger, yes. Mookie Betts, yes. Brewers, yes. And then we go to the nerfy expert in Detroit. Lenny, what do you think of those three?
I'm on the Tigers nerfy. That's it. Out of those three,
we don't bet nerfies.
I'm on everything else there except the Angels nerfy and the Phillies nerfy. And the Mookie Betts, because I can't bet. I don't really bet baseball player props. I'm not a big player prop guy anyway. So
I want to get into player props at the NFL. That's probably. And I'll probably get into baseball ones during summertime.
So I dabble. That's probably the most I dabble in is NFL player props because that's probably the sport.
I'm surprised I haven't done it more. I'm surprised I haven't done.
You started to at the end of the season last year.
Yeah.
Towards playoffs, you were in some
Yeah, I'm
NFL
surprised
playoffs.
I don't. The reason why I'm surprised is because before I started betting actual games, Tim and I played DraftKings Daily Fantasy, which is nothing but players. Basically, it's glorified player props. So if you think a player is going to go off that game, you put them in your lineup. So I'm surprised that I don't do more player props.
So are you disappointed in yourself?
A little bit.
I blame Tim.
Me too.
Oh, you got it at 7? Okay. And then
That's the case. Then yeah, I like the 7. I can't do 6.5.
I can't do 6.5. I can sign off on the 7. I can do that. I know Tim got them, but just in case, KT Wiz, Kia Tigers over 8, the SSG Landers, money line, KBO. Actually.
I'll be betting them tonight.
All right, let's get on it. Rickett, in case anybody hasn't known, or you're living under a rock somewhere, Rickett's our expert, friend of the program, KBO expert. So there you go. Do you see a draw in the Caps game?
I can.
I wouldn't be surprised if any of these games went to overtime.
Exactly.
I all for them. Oh God, I knew somebody was going to bring this up, and I hate talking about this. Kentucky Derby winner, Rich Strike, 80-1 odds. Who the hell saw that coming? I'm going to tell you who saw that coming. My 9-year-old saw it coming. That's who. I give my kids $2 to bet. Quick story: $2 every year on Derby. Each kid gets $2. I just put it on a money line, whatever. Pick a horse. That horse wins. We'll split the profit. That's how you do it. Okay. Boom, boom. 50-50. So kid looks at the screen. I paused it on the screen. Kid looks at it. He goes, boom, give me that one. I'm like, no, Brendan, big money. You can't take that horse. And I'm like, he's like, I like that horse. I'm like, no, bro, you can't take that horse. It's too big of a long shot. It's like, why? And then he wanted to argue with me. I want that horse. I'm like, Brendan, why do you want that horse? Well, he's got 95 wins. And I'm like, no, that's not. At that time, he was 95-1. And he's like, he's got 95 wins. I go, no, that's not how many wins he has. That's the odd. And then I had to go in a 30-minute explanation with the 9-year-old about odds and blah, blah, blah. So at the end of the day, I talked him off of that horse, and he picked Epicenter and came in second. But don't think for 1 second after that horse race, he turned and he looked at me, hand to God. He goes, he might as well have. If his eyes could have said that, that's what he said. He looked at me, he goes, told you that horse was going to win. I'm like, shut up, you're grounded. So that's how that story ended. I tell him next year, get a job, buy your own damn horse racing bets. So whatever.
You won't be taking the absolute long shot.
Yeah, so whatever though. I'm turning up the sugar-free Powerade to my guy. Best of luck tonight. That's all. I like my sugar-free Powerades. I'm gonna stop doing Mookie bets until he doesn't get it. I got 5 in a row on that pick. I mean, if he cashes, cash, man. Keep rolling with it. Your trend, roll. What up, Detroit? What up, Tim? What up, Nick? I hit the like button already. Of course you did, Richie P. That's what you do. Richie likes the Rizzo over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, 8th inning cash for my last Woody on day 2. Okay, so it's you're not in the old one. You're in the other one. Okay, you're in.
I already cashed mine for CSGO. Easy friends.
Did you cash your CSGO or CSOG pick?
CSGO, easy friends. Yep, they cashed it. And I might go back to them tomorrow. They're minus 122 versus G2. I might take that. I have Ents, honestly, as one of my 4 picks to win the entire major. So, 16-1.
Okay.
Ninth Wonder wants to know how I feel about the Lions draft picks. I'm okay with them. I'm not in love with
They drafted the Wolverine.
Yeah,
He's in love with the Wolverine.
Honest to God, there's just so much hype around this kid. If he doesn't live up to it, it'll set the Lions back. It'll set the fan base back. I don't know if we recover. It's bad. It'll be bad if this kid's a bust. Like, I mean, a complete bust. But if he just underperforms,
for the Lions.
Shut your mouth. We drafted the likes of Super Bowl quarterback winning Matt Stafford.
After you left the
Hall of Famer Barry Sanders. We drafted the likes of Calvin Johnson. All Hall of Famers.
I'll give you Calvin Johnson.
Every 10 years we get decent player.
Detroit, they're very good at ruining people's careers.
Shut your mouth. Any other baseball picks you guys kind of like today? Besides your best bet, obviously. Arizona Diamondbacks.
Yeah.
I don't hate the Padres run line. I like the Padres run line. I mean, I'm on the Brewers run line. I mean, that's just an automatic. I just bet it. I don't even know what the odds are. Or have to. I mean, I know
they're like
-105
today. It's Luis Castillo on the mound for
Brandon Woodruff for Milwaukee. So, I'm gonna keep doing it. The Reds are 5-23, 3-8 at home. Brewers aren't anything to write home about, but what do you want me to do? I mean, it's the Reds. You know what I'm saying? Ninth Wonder says, live betting on baseball, good or bad? I do it every day.
Good. I don't advocate live betting, but good.
But you've been doing good live betting lately.
Correct.
Okay. But we won't advocate. I understand that. I can get behind that.
If you do it smart. Don't go crazy on it. And most of the time, if I'm live betting, it's more damage control than anything.
Yeah.
Say if I take the Mets one day on the money line, all of a sudden they're down 3-0, 4-0 early.
Let's just say they're down 6-1 heading into the 9th.
7-1.
7-1.
I'll go and take them plus 3.5 or whatever, saying that they're not going to go down more.
So I'll do that too. Like on if I'm on I'm on the Dodgers run line. If the Pirates come out in the first inning and score a run, 1, 2, 3, however many they score, I don't really give a shit.
Dodgers in general.
I'm jumping on the Dodgers the other way. I'm just bandwagon. I'm just getting on it the other way because I'm looking for them to come back the other way. That's just kind of what I do. Reds waited on Castillo. Unlike the past, he may be firing good for 5 innings. The Reds bullpen is not good.
Exactly. That's all you're going to get out of Castillo is maybe 5 innings. Yeah, I'm all right with going after that.
Yeah, exactly.
We just saw what this Brewers team did to the Reds last weekend. What's going to change?
I don't expect a whole lot. How do you feel about how do we feel about flexing today? I'm on the Phillies.
I feel like that game has our best bet in itself.
Yes.
Good luck to whatever you like, but we'll talk about it tomorrow.
I'll tell you what. If you want ESPN's best bets and all their other premium plays, visit earlsportsbets.com/promo. 7-day package, only $49. It's value, folks. If you don't get your $50 back, Tim will dance 4 days in a row on a TikTok. He will make you your 50 plus some. He will double your money, or he will be dancing on TikTok. Facts. Roll tape.
Whoa.
No, you got to dance, bro. Dance, I said.
Dance.
Not right now. Not right now, Tim. Not right now. Calm down.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Rickett says Phillies off doubleheader with 9 1/3 innings pitched out of the bullpen, flying from east to west. Mariners run line plus 170. It's worth it. That's Rickett's take on that. So that's that. I'm going to run through what I still remember the Max Wager Network lineup for the day. Each and every day, don't forget to check out Max Wagers Network. Like, subscribe, share, tell a friend, tell a neighbor, tell a mail lady. I say it all the time. You'd be surprised who wants to talk sports with us. You'd be surprised. Midday Money starts off every day with Sean Higgs, noon Eastern. Check out my man Sean Higgs. He's always got some good baseball picks for sure. Morning Move with Allie Burns, contest galore. Plus, we've had some pretty cool guests on lately, some educational stuff for you guys. So definitely check out. Yes, and Tim Earl's going to talk WNBA Wednesdays on Morning Wood with Allie Burns, 1 o'clock Eastern. Then also go check out our friends Chris King, 2 o'clock Eastern. Check out my man Chris King. He's always got the parlay action going on. Then our friends over at Scott and Scott Show, Back to the Window. Scott and Scott do a hell of a job. If you're not checking out their show, you've missed it out. 3 o'clock Eastern. That's just plain and simple. New guy on the block, Sean Miller, talking all things soccer. You guys that are interested in soccer, I've seen some of you popping in that chat. Keep going. You got to build that guy up. I mean, he's new to the game, so We got to encourage him. The more, the merrier. And the guy is just knowledgeable when it comes to the sport of soccer. International sport. We kind of bag on it every now and then a little bit, but I'll tell you what, soccer, people that know soccer.
Hey, if it makes you money, go for it. I'm not stopping.
Yeah, I don't give a shit what
we don't bet it.
I mean, we bet Russian table tennis and snooker. So
Esports,
right? Yeah. And then rounding out your day, as always, main event Monday through Friday, game time decision with me and the Earl Sports Bets. Nick and Tim. Earl, Tim sometimes. I mean, he shows up every now and then.
Physically.
Yeah, I mean, not meant. Yeah, definitely. Nick's never here mentally. So there's always that.
We're fine.
Yeah, we're still live. And don't forget, as always, our sponsors for today and each and every show until it changes. Caesar's promo, Caesar Sportsbook. Our friends, link in the description of the video. You can get up to $1,100 when you sign up to Caesar Sportsbook for your first bet insurance. It's a deal. Take advantage while you can. Link in the description of the video as always. That's really it for game time decision. You guys got any parting words before we bounce on out of here? Pedro Moore says we did a great job. What?
Good luck unless you're against us.
Oh, hold on. How do I get rid of this damn banner? It's right there. So the wife started making T-shirts, right? This is what I got this weekend.
Boom.
Good luck unless you're against me. Don't worry. Link will be soon available in the description of the videos. Merch is coming. Merch is coming.
Take my money.
Take your money. I know. I'm telling you. You guys like a top play? Milwaukee under? The Brewers under?
I think over.
There's no way.
I don't bet overs on Mondays. Do not bet overs on Mondays.
There's no way I personally can bet in under in a Cincinnati Red team.
I won't do it.
I will not do it.
I know unders on Monday is a trend
that's fantastic and all, but
yeah, but the Reds bullpen could give up 7-8 runs by themselves, so I won't do it. Me neither. Yeah, there you go. All right, that's gonna do it for us. That's been Game Time Decision. We will see you guys tomorrow, same time, same channel. Max Wager Network. Like, subscribe. Again, share us out. Tell everybody because we ain't going nowhere. Also, Game Time Decision, 5 o'clock Eastern, main event. Boom, bang, pow. Good luck, unless you're against me. We're out.